know what I'm saying?
Good evening, people of New York City and abroad, all of my people that are watching on HowlRound. This is the Hip Hop Fin Fest. Oh, wait, why you gotta... This is DJ Halo. Can we get some love for DJ Halo on the ones and twos, y'all? DJ Halo is like, whoa. Shout out to Black Rob. Rest in peace to Black Rob. DJ Halo, not only the DJ for tonight, but he's the one who helps you get your music out there. So young folks, if you need to distribute your music, talk to this brother here. We are here at the Hip Hop Fin Fest Volume 3. That's mic check, mind check, money check, because it's about how we connect. This year, we're talking to folks about our feelings and our brain power around money. Hey, let's fade this down a little bit so I can start talking to the people here. Hi, y'all. My name is Dialect. I am the Director of Pedagogy here at Pockets Change, where we use hip-hop pedagogy to let young people change the way we talk about money. Because folks love talking about money, right? Oh, I got this, I got that, or I don't got this, I don't got that. But we don't talk enough about why and what we're really doing with it and connect and build. So we're really proud to allow this opportunity for young folks to get together and just talk about what we do around money, how we feel around money. Because the more we talk about our feelings around money, the more we'll be able to influence our actions and the actions of our community around money. This Hip Hop Fin Fest, yeah, thank you for that. By the way, this is a family session. For my Christian denominations, this is church. For my folks of other denominations, this is the open mic, this is the jam session, this is the mosque, this is everywhere that y'all need to be so we can get together and share our rhythm. I love that. Thank you. You know, clapping is a way of sharing your rhythm, so please feel free to do that for all of the people who come up here and share their thoughts and feelings with you. I'm already talking a little bit too much, so I'm gonna give up my space here. I'm gonna bring my brother from Here for Good Tech. Oh, where my mic boo. We're gonna bring my brother from Here for Good Texas, Fernell Hogan. Can y'all give some noise for him while he comes up to the stage?
How we doing tonight? Hey, my name's Fernell Hogan. I'm representing the organization Here for Good Texas. We focus on raising the quality and access to quality education in schools and communities across the Texas area. I'm so honored to be a part of this great event, the Hip Hop Fin Fest, where we get together with young people to help plant the financial education seeds in their mind early. Excuse me, I'm a little nervous. Y'all know I don't do good on the microphone. So give me some love. I just want to give a shout out, first of all, to the Pockets Change family, to the Morphin Minds family, to TFEE, and all the rest of our important sponsors on putting this event together. My first thing here, I'm here to introduce last year's Hip Hop Fin Fest winner. You know,
before you introduce him, I realized, Fernell, I messed up. I did you dirty.
You did me dirty.
I did you dirty. I need to do a little better. Before we come up here and bring this, you know, he's got all this good energy for y'all. I think we need to center ourselves, right? Do we need to get a little centered? Can I bring up some more of your peoples? Because I don't know if y'all know this. But I guess it's in the name of your organization. Here for Good Texas is a Texas-based organization, and I don't know if y'all know that Texas is in the house today.
Texas in the house.
Not only have
Texas in the house.
See, even the crowds are bigger in Texas. Even in New York, they're bigger in Texas. I don't know how it works like that. Y'all work out the math. But we have one of your countrymen here. We have another, not only our last year winner who's from Houston, but also we have Mallory Center of Morphin Minds. And Mallory, can you come up and get us centered before we get into the performance? I like having y'all up here together. I think it's a good synergy.
So fun. All right, how's everybody doing? So my name is Mallory, and I am from Austin, Texas. I'm originally born in Houston, Texas, and what I do is adolescent health and well-being. So I make sure all my little teenagers and tweens, they're doing good in school, personal development, and professional development. So today, we're going to do a little vibe check, just to make sure that we're all grateful for where we are today. This is a really cool space for our kids, and for those who are parents right now, it's really important that we instill things like this to our children because they are the future. And the way that it's looking right now, I don't know, because these kids are crazy. You know what I'm saying? So just really quick, I just want everybody just to take the time to just think about like what they're grateful for, you know, especially when it comes to your children. Like I said, we're in the midst of a teen mental health crisis. I also feel like we're in the midst of a parenting crisis. So just take a moment to just be grateful and clap it up for being good parents and hanging in there, because 2024 has been amazing.
I just happen to have mine in the audience right here when I'm saying just being grateful.
Aww. All right, so one time, let's just clap it up for just being here today. We're gonna do a little quick vibe check. So we're gonna give these kids a little motivation so they can get up here and perform. So we are gonna let last year's winner, Mr. CJ Breadwinner, come up here. And a really cool thing about CJ is I got to mentor him for this past year. And from last year to this year, he has grown so much. I am so proud of this kid. He's about to graduate high school, also graduate, also graduate with his associate's degree as well. So thank you for allowing me and trusting me to be your mentor this past year. And
I just love how you just stole my thunder.
Oh, but I thought you was nervous. All right, guys, all right, let's give it up for CJ, you guys.
Well, looks like I'm gonna be performing this song. As y'all can see, it's your boy, Breadwinner CJ. All praise, honor, and glory be to God for putting me in this situation, and let's make it happen, man. Move in love, stay out the streets, they tend to take control of us. Move in peace, yeah, move in love, stay out the streets, I remember this, look. Remember them days I was all by myself, fighting them demons, I needed some help. Refused to act right, so I almost got left. I went out every night and it messed with my health. You can add, subtract, or multiply. Don't choose right, then you might just die. So many nights had to look in the sky. I'm fighting for God, and my head held high. Think about God and I'm sitting here praise. Working through me, I feel it every day. Seen I was chosen, they started to hate. I get that exposure like every little day. I'm not mad, I got my gifts. Bout my bag, I'm bout my chips. Not gonna crash, but I might just drift. All praise be to God, I worship. Help me, help you, help me. Let me show you what we need. Unity in our communities. I'm trying to make a better way for you and me. Help me, help you, help me. Let me show you what we need. Unity in our communities. Trying to make a better way for you. Help me, help you, help me. Let me show you what we need. Unity in our communities. Trying to make a better way for you. Help me, help you, help me. Let me show you what we need. Unity. Now listen, I'm gonna tell you who I'm living for. Look, not living for me, man, I'm living for God. I'm living for God, never gonna stop, I ain't never gonna stop. I'm never gonna stop. Was not living right, had to make me a change. I gave it to God and he gave me a way. Listen, look. Every little day I'ma get to the bread. Christ talking to me, hear his voice in my head. I'ma keep going, I'm never gonna stop. You want you a little, I want me a lot. Give praise to God, I'ma give him the praise. He working through me, I feel it every day. My body a vessel, put is in the G. Quit hating on me and find your energy. Shooting and shooting, we killing each other. This ain't Call of Duty, we drilling each other. We should come together, start healing each other. We in this forever as sisters and brothers. Help me, help you, help me. Let me show you we need unity in our communities. Trying to make a better way for you and me. Started to think about my little life. Come from the ghetto, we come from the strife. I'm a little life, man, you know I was fighting. Them brothers was shooting, them brothers was dying. Started to think, gotta remake my ways. Started to think, gotta give them the praise. Open my Bible, you know I'm a prayer. I'm never gonna stop, I'll do this every day.
Right? That's last year's winner, Breadwinner CJ. But okay, yeah, I want to give you some love. Give me some love. Can we get more love, please? That sounds a little bit better. That sounds about right. Thank you so much for sharing your art, your time, your energy. I just wanted to check in with you. It's been a year since you won last year. So what's been going on with you? Do you have any new financial things that you're working on? You were telling me something about a new company that you're building. Tell me just a little bit about what you got going on right now.
I have a clothing line that I've been starting. It's called Grow With God. If you have Instagram, follow us, Grow With God LLC. Since I won the Hip Hop Fan Fest, you know, one of the prizes is $1,000. I took that money, I saved it, and I bought my first car with it at the age of 17. Something that you have to realize, I'm not gonna be on a I'm not gonna be in the mic for too long, but something that you have to realize that if you want to be great, do not strive to be the number 2. Strive to be the number 1, and make sure that everything you do, you put 100% inside of it. Yeah.
You know, I agree with you, Mallory, that the children are our future, but also, and I think more importantly, they're the present, right? What you're saying now is right now, real, and right on time. I appreciate that a lot from y'all. You know, when it comes to what we're doing here with these young folks and with the art and with their music, we want them to share what's important to them. Because that's how we actually will have more money. There's a lot of people who like to beat us in the head like, oh, we're bad at saving money. Oh, we don't take care of ourselves. We don't take care of our community. I want you to know that, one, in the black community, do you know that they've surveyed, and scientifically, black folks save more money than white folks? Did you all know that, even though the stereotype is the opposite? And did you know that of every ethnicity, poor people give more charitably, dollar for dollar, pound for pound, than people with more money? There are a lot of narratives that people like to talk about us, talk about our young folks that are not true. And I really appreciate y'all just saying y'all truth, saying the real, so that we can banish all the fake stuff that's out there. I ain't even gonna say misinformation, it's lies, right? Can we call misinformation what it is? It's lies. And you gonna help me, help you, help me, help you, because that's what a cipher is. This song contest is a competition, but only in so much as we wanted to get those competitive juices flowing. The competition part doesn't matter as much, but we wanted to bring in some experts to share what was going on with these students. So I want to introduce quickly each of the judges. We had 3 wonderful judges this year. Our first judge, Akil the MC. He was a member of the legendary hip-hop group Jurassic 5. He's an MC, he's a producer, he's a designer, he's a mentor and educator with Beats, Lyrics, Leaders. A fun thing I found out about him is that there is a conspiracy theory that he is Tupac. It sounds like a joke, right? But if you go online and you look up stuff about him, there's like these conspiracy theories. He had to put out a whole song basically about how he's not Tupac, which that's a pretty great accomplishment for an MC. So yeah, check out Akil the MC. I'll stop for all right?
One for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get it right, 4 to get it crackin', 5 to let it go. 8 for the bass, 9 for the rhyme, 10 years ago. 1 for the money, 2 for the show. If you like what you're hearing, let me hear you say ho.
I love that. I'm a teacher, so I'm gonna give y'all educational stuff all throughout today. One of my most proudest things in hip hop recently is Andrea, you were there with me too. That's the executive director. You're gonna meet her in a second, Andrea Ferrero. We got to go to this amazing Women in Hip Hop event, and I just want to shout this out so everybody can hear. And we got to meet Debbie and Terry. Do you know who Debbie and Terry are? They're 2 60-plus-year-old sisters from the Bronx who invented Somebody Say Ho. Right? That's amazing. I think it's beautiful, the legacy. You like I just said it, and you're like, oh, up. It's instinctive. It comes out of your body. It's beautiful things. All right, we have another judge that we want to represent also from the Beats, Lyrics, Leaders organization. This is J. Ross Pirelli, an MC, singer, educator, multi-talented, a huge part of what we're doing here. Check her out.
I like money for the way it feels up against my skin like a disease that feels. More disease like things for a disease like clean. I like diseases with everything.
It's a relationship, love and hate. Love to be brave and broke, can't relate.
Make that money cause the money can't wait. Too many bills to pay, damn straight.
That's J. Ross, y'all. I'm giving little snippets. Go look them up online. They're really dope, and go to their shows. And also, we have someone from the finance world to make sure that what they're talking about actually makes sense. We have Sabrina Lewis, who's the director of Bank On Houston, who is also, in her free time, a little bit of a spoken word poet. Everybody got bars here, so let's hear something from Sabrina.
Here is a dime for your time. Here is a dime for your time. When night comes, no man can work. But you are not man. You are divine. And like all things divided by 2, you are equal. Never mind the fact that in this world, your equality has not advanced enough to ensure your equity. So communicate how you want to be treated. And pay out some attention or return on investment for how people treat you and not how they say they will. And not how
Y'all hear that part about get a return on investment for how people treat you? These are our fine, wonderful judges who have poured through rubrics that they delineate how well the song was written, if it fits the theme, this year's theme, mic check, mind check, money check, we're talking about our feelings, and if it has something different to say, something original, something powerful. So those are the criteria that our judges were basing themselves on. Would you like to hear some of these student performances of this year's FinFest? Yeah. We're going to start off with a great young gentleman who came to the United States from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Please give it up for our first artist. You're going to watch him on the screen here, Draken.
Yeah, whoa, natural voice.
Holy moly, 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 turn up.
Mama, you raised me. I don't want you to disappear. Before I get you a new house, before I get you a new car, yeah. BMW, way before you, yeah. Mama, love you. You getting it all, your heart feels sore. I'm still in high school. Sometimes I step out to check on you. Majaribu kipimo tumombe mu. Madonna jipa imani na utadum. Mwana unapambana ingawa njia ngumu. Yeah, long way to go. I wish I could say surprise mama, here's your property. It's Arosa, let's fly to London. Mama, 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 mama. You do the best you can, mama. You are a miracle. When I couldn't sleep, when I couldn't eat, when I have tears, when they bullied me, mama. You do the best you can, mama. You are a miracle. When I couldn't sleep, when I couldn't eat, when I have tears, when they bullied me, mama. You are a miracle, mama.
Holy moly, 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 turn up.
Upendo wako hauna mwisho, unandekeza mimi kakondo. Soruba majaribu yana mwisho. I feel like telling my friends about you too much. I see the pain in your eyes, wanna make you proud. Everything that I do just wanna be the boss, the boss. Oh yeah, yeah. You getting it all, your heart feels sore. I'm still in high school. Sometimes I step out to check on you. Majaribu kipimo tumombe mu. Madonna jipa imani na utadum. Mwana unapambana ingawa njia ngumu. Yeah, long way to go. I wish I could say surprise mama, here's your property. It's Arosa, let's fly to London. Mama, 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 mama. You do the best you can, mama. You are a miracle. When I couldn't sleep, when I couldn't eat, when I have tears, when they bullied me, mama. You do the best you can, mama. You are a miracle. When I couldn't sleep, when I couldn't eat, when I have tears, when they bullied me, mama. You are a miracle, mama. Oh yeah, yeah. Natural voice.
That was Mama by Draken. So, like we said, yeah, right, Mama, right? The chorus got you, right? The vibes, you were feeling it, the family stuff. When we talk about this money stuff, one thing that we often talk about is about family and how that relates. So with each of these songs, I should have mentioned this earlier, we're gonna put together a lesson. We have a 3.5 minute lesson, the average song length, and I'm gonna bring up the other co-founder of Pockets Change, Pamela Kapalik. Sing me some noise for her real quick. Pamela Kapalik not only co-founded Pockets Change, but also Brunch and Budget, which ran for 10 years, helping people about their finances, and Sea Change, which is about financial liberation for artists of color.
I love it when other people introduce me. Thank you.
Yeah. You know, I'll tell all sorts of stuff about you. I also think she's very pretty.
We're married.
It's not sexual harassment. We're married. Just so y'all know. Anyway, anyway, so we're gonna talk a little bit about this song, and one of the things that's really important about this Mama song, if we can go to the next slide here, is talking about how we take care of our family.
Oh my gosh. So I have been in the financial services industry since 2008, so 16 years now. I was in wealth management for 7 years.
Nothing really happened when you started, right?
Oh,
2008
nothing really
was a
happened
really,
in 2008. Just
that
the
was a
biggest
chill
recession
year.
of our entire lifetime, but whatever, right? So I started doing Brunch and Budget because I wanted to help my friends, and I couldn't help my friends in wealth management. And I started seeing more and more and more people of color, and the stories that I kept hearing when I talked to people of color were that they wanted to help their families. In fact, I had one client who met with me and told me that she hadn't seen a financial advisor in 2 years because the first time she met with one, he looked at her budget and he said, "Oh, I see you're giving $500 to your brother every month. You should just stop doing that and then you could save money." And then she never saw another financial planner again.
Because we're not gonna do that, right?
We're not gonna do that. My clients of color, more likely than not, are the person in their family making the most money. And so they are the money person. And so when you are in that situation, what I've found is this strategy called a family savings fund is one of the ways that you can save for your values and also still be able to save for your future.
I really love what Mallory was saying about family and being able to take care of them and things like that. And I think the way that we show our gratitude is by creating systems that make it easier for our peoples.
Yes, exactly. So a family savings fund can literally be just a separate savings account that you decide that you want to set aside money for. Oh, go back one really quick. Because the thing I really want to say is that most family members don't want to be a bother. They come to you at the last minute because they tried everything else they could think of, and they're like, "You're the last one I want to ask, but I have to ask," right? And so that's why it's really important to set this up. So the way to do it is to choose an amount to save each month that you feel comfortable with, $500, $100, $200, whatever it is. And then you can either, one, send this money to your family member every month if you're supporting them on a regular basis, or two, have it in a separate savings account so you have a family emergencies account. So when someone comes to you and they're like, "My brakes went out, I need $400, you look in that family savings fund and you can say, "Hey, I have $400, I can give it to you." And if you don't have $400, this is also a way for you to set that boundary and say, "Actually, I can't give it to you this month."
That's one of the things. You make a plan for it so that when you're actually out, and you don't have to feel weird or embarrassed about not having it because you budgeted for it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing. Save for your family so that you'll be able to have some more. Thank you. Some more love for Pam, y'all. Pam makes it so that this finance stuff doesn't have to be so harmful and so hard. It can be harmful and it can be really hard. It's stressful. And one of the reasons why we buy stuff that maybe we didn't really need or why we spend money in ways that aren't even in line with our values is because of this stress. It's not because you're wrong. It's not because you're a fool. And it's not because you're alone. We're all in this, right? Everybody in here, make some noise if you ever spent money on something you probably shouldn't have. Right now, I would like to give you something. This is a gift. I would like to give you permission to not be perfect in your financial life. Because you know who, you're welcome. I appreciate that. Because you know who practices that all the time? Rich people, yeah. Have you ever heard fail forward, fail fast, fail early, pivot, be too big to fail, recover and make it. They've given, and I'm not even saying this is a diss, this is not a bad thing. This is great that they give themselves this grace. And I don't care where you at in your financial journey, give yourself that grace and it will allow you to move on and get to the next level that you want to be in. Y'all make me happy. I love all the spontaneous love. Let's keep the love going. We're about to do something I'm really excited about. Any Caribbean people? Where my island people at? So my island people, especially those of y'all who grew up on the island, you know that we don't get stuff until way later, right? I remember I would get a Snickers bar, and that Snickers bar would have a contest that expired 6 years ago, right? Stuff is old. And our clothes were mad old. We had like our parents' generation stuff. So when these cool 90s hip-hop clothing brands came out, we didn't get them in the islands, right? You couldn't get no Carl Kanai. Maybe you could go to Puerto Rico and get a bootleg, but you weren't getting all of these things. But one day at the store where you would get the cool clothes, a football jersey showed up. And not just any football jersey. It wasn't like the Steelers or the Eagles or the Giants or anything. I know my fans, it wasn't for any team. It had 4 letters on it that stood for us, by us. This was a black-owned clothing brand that was able to get not only in all of the fancy stores, but was able to break through to the Caribbean to come, and not like 20 years later. They had one jersey, it was yellow and orange, and it was expensive because it was the only thing they had. And I remember working extra time. I had a job where we would clean up the beaches, VI Anti-Litter and Beautification, and I worked extra overtime and saved up all of my money so I could get this jersey that represented unity and community, us. And I'm really proud to bring out one of the founders of the FUBU clothing line. Let me get the stuff so I have all of the bio things and say all the correct stuff. Dr. Keith C. Perrin Jr. He's an accomplished, and yes, please, give it all the love. I love that. He's an accomplished and well-known entrepreneur who successfully co-founded FUBU, the Collection LLC, the celebrated global lifestyle brand, like I'm telling you, global, everywhere. Woo! And a pioneer in the fashion industry with billions in product sales worldwide. I can't even fathom that, y'all, billions. Keith continues to pioneer new ventures in a quest to ensure that urban lifestyle maintains that grip on society, because it sure does influence it, right? As the CEO and general manager of FUBU Radio, Keith is all about keeping hip-hop culture alive and thriving. Since its launch on December 24th, on Christmas Eve 2015, FUBU Radio has been bringing the best of our past while celebrating the possibilities of our future. Please give it on up for Dr. Keith C. Perrin. We're gonna do this fireside chat style. I have some questions and I'm gonna ask a little bit of stuff, but if y'all have thoughts, feelings, question. I know we have a number of young entrepreneurs in the room. Feel free to ask as well. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you coming and being with us, the youth. I first wanted to ask, just fundamentally, like, how did you and your team decide to start a clothing brand of all things? I mean, we talk a lot here in Pockets Change about when you're starting a business, you're solving a problem, no matter how big or small. Even a DJ is solving the problem of not enough booty shaking on the dance floor. But there's a lot of clothing companies out there, right? There already was clothing. So, like, how did you decide that that was the lane y'all wanted to go into?
Well, back then, it was only a few clothing companies. It was Karl Kani, and it was also Cross Colors. But Damon had came up with this idea for these tie-top hats long before that. It was like in '89. And it was the ugliest hat you ever wanted to see. It was like a sleeve with a string at the bottom of the sleeve that you tied, and it just fell on your head like a Santa hat, but a cheap version of the Santa hat, right? So I never liked the hat. I'm really a cap guy, but he was like, hey, I got these hats. I want you to, guys to help me sell it. It eventually turned into the FUBU brand at that particular time. But we worked that brand, man. I tell people all the time, can you work 4 years without getting paid? How many of y'all can work 4 years without getting paid? I don't hear nothing.
People talk a lot, like you'll hear the story of like, this person worked for a year or 2 years without getting money, but if they had no bread in the first place, they can't even take that gig. So yeah, I get that. That's really hard.
It was 4 years, man. We put like our blood, sweat, and tears into it. And then I think it was around 94, 95, Damon saw it slipping away. So he was like, hey, I need you guys to read this book. It's called Think and Grow Rich. So we read the book, Think and Grow Rich. And it was one thing in there, one quote in there that really, really stuck to me all these years later, but it really stuck to me. It was, you never know how close you come to success because you often quit and fail. So I knew we had something, so I didn't want to and we all worked jobs, don't get it twisted. Everybody had jobs, but then that was the other kicker. Quit your job and come work with me to build this brand. So now we're looking like, okay, though we're gonna be broke, and you're not paying us. So, but it worked out. We all quit our jobs and it came to a head in like 96 where we finally got a deal from Samsung, and then the rest is kind of like history.
Woo! Woo! Need some love for that, y'all. You know, it's a lot. It's really amazing and impressive. But as we're talking about here, like, it sounds very stressful to be building something from a small community, like we're just in the neighborhood selling things, to billions of sales, multinational. Can you share a little bit about your mental health and your feelings around all of this stuff? How was that journey?
Yeah. First of all, you know how hard it was when you had nobody to believe in you. You know, none of your friends believed in you. And when I'm telling none of your friends, every last one of them, we were the only 4 that really believed in this. But you know, once we got successful, you have an image. You create this image for yourself, and this image is something that's hard to keep up with. Like, you don't think about it when you're creating it, but it's hard to keep up with. So when you tell somebody, "Hey, I made $350 million this year," you know that family fund that y'all had? I was over there telling them, "Listen, I ain't got it. I ain't putting nothing in the family fund. I ain't got it." No, but you really go through a lot. You know, you lose a lot of people. People say you changing. And, you know, I remember when FUBU had went down, like, you know, we weren't making that much money anymore. The company was kind of, you know, on stall. And I'm still trying to live up to this image, not knowing that it was giving me depression. You know, so I think it was around 2010, I tried to commit suicide. You know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to live up to something that I couldn't reach again. You know, you're never gonna get back there. You may come close, but you're never gonna get back there. But it wasn't until, you know, my mother, my beautiful wife, she actually saved my life that night, and somehow God spoke to her, and she was able to come in the room and save me. So, thank you, baby. I love you for that. But once I got through that, it was going, you know, starting from the bottom. But the only way I could start from the bottom was that I had to give up, lose my pride and lose my ego. And I was able to start rebuilding. You know, I started FUBU Radio like 8 years later, 7 years later, and then I was able to get my stuff back. But, you know, people don't understand that. You never know what people are really going through. You know, everybody comes to you, "Yo, man, you know, take care of me, man, you got it." But you never really know what that person is going through. So that was my personal demon, and I'm glad, I'm blessed, actually, that my wife was able to, you know, make it there in time.
You're blessed, and we're all blessed to have this together. I mean, one of these things about this money stuff and these businesses and the arts, especially, that I found about it is what we make more than money is, I've been using this word a lot, we make community. There are places in Europe that I can go and sleep. Like, I could just show up because, you know, I performed there a bunch of times and we're friends and we built, right? And you've made similar partnerships around the world where even when the money is low, because the money stuff, oftentimes, just to be real, y'all, the money stuff often isn't about you. It's some big systemic stuff that is so beyond you that even if you have a company that makes billions of dollars in sales, there are huge systems at play that we're at their whims. And what's important is that we remember that and not, like you said, you know, get our pride caught up in that system that was never made for us, that oftentimes was made for us to fail, but we succeed anyway.
Your pride and your ego will block your blessings. I'm telling you. Like, you know, especially when you become successful, because when you become successful, you know, you get that swag, like it's all me, you know what I'm saying? But when things go awry, you know, that's when you gotta like reel it in, and some people can't, and you know, things happen when they can't do it.
No, that's real, and you know, I appreciate that you're no longer like Maya, where it's all about me and forget about you. I wanted to know a little bit more about what you got going on right now, since you're moving into this new place and you're in this spot. You talked about FUBU Radio, but what does business look like for you now?
Well, I'm focusing 100% right now on FUBU Radio. We're actually the media sponsors for this event. I got one of the hosts, Chris Childs, in the building. And we've been just working at this thing, man, for years. And right before the pandemic, we started to really grow. and then the pandemic hit. So now I got all my employees, and they like this. Okay, what we gonna do, man? We was getting, and it was hard work trying to get there. So now they figuring out, okay, this company's gonna go down. This radio station is not gonna happen. But we actually had the best years of our life during COVID. I'm telling you, the numbers was up 190,000%, but because everybody was home.
Right.
But we was able to endure that, and then once we came out of the pandemic, we partnered with a company called U42 out in Atlanta, Georgia. And it's a big tech company, and they were able to take us to the next level, help us get to the next level. You know what I mean? So now they're building the 18 sound stages, 300 seat theater, 500 car parking lot, full-fledged restaurant. So I have my own studio down there. I got my own studio I got another studio in North Carolina, and then we have another studio in Times Square. So
I love this. So I love being at the Bowery Poetry Club, but we're just gonna go on the road now, right? We're gonna come roll with y'all in Atlanta. We'll just be knocking at your door.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey Keith, we got another show. Kids wanna rock.
Let's go. Let me know when you come down there. I set everything up. We ain't get to Texas yet, but I got a lot of family. I got all my families in Texas. My man Bun B and Rap-A-Lot and all of them. So we'll get down there.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm talking a lot, so I wanted to give the folks in the audience, especially my young folks, or any young folks have any questions that they would like to share with Dr. Perrin, y'all. Thoughts, feelings, stuff. Oh yeah, please. Breadwinner CJ, come and tell the folks stuff. Ask a question.
What I was gonna say is that, like everybody know FUBU, you know what I'm saying? And like how he said, y'all done like sold a lot. So like what, even as you like became prosperous inside of your endeavors, what was like the number one motivation that kept you going even whenever times got low? Don't say your wife.
So I'll give you a little background. Like, I came up in a single parent household on welfare, no heat, no hot water, roaches, rats, you know what I'm saying? So my mom ain't really have it like that. So I was frustrated. I grew up an angry kid. So I was robbing and stealing. I was doing all kind of things, bro. So I didn't have it. So it made me want it. And I used to tell my mother, I'm gonna buy you a house. I'm telling you. But the road that I was going down, she couldn't see that, right? So I almost died at 17 and stealing a car, crashing a car, going to the hospital, almost died. And I told her, I made a promise to her at 17 that I was gonna turn my life around, which I did. So I went from doing all of that to working for the housing and urban development in the city. And then from there, going to work in the private sector at 18, being assistant. I went from a rental assistant, office assistant manager, to property manager in a year and a half, in 18 months. So at 20 years old, I was managing 200 apartments, low-income family apartments in Harlem on 111th Street. So once I got to that level, I didn't want to turn back, and I wanted to make my mother proud to say I was going to get her that house. And then the whole FUBU thing came along, and then I had to, it was a tipping point that I had to make, and I made the right choice, and I bought her that house in 1998.
With the punchline at the end. We have time for one more question. If anyone has a question, one more. Oh, yeah, go ahead, brother.
Thank you so much for sharing your story and everything. I just want to know, when FUBU started to take off, what did you recognize as the difference maker in that point of change for the company?
For us, it was a convention called the Black Expo. The Black Expo, we had no idea how many seeds we were planting when we were going selling our clothes at the Black Expo, but we weren't in stores, so people couldn't find us. So once we got the deal with Samsung, they said, we're going to give you $5 million, but you have 3 years to pay back $5 million, or we're going to take your name. and we made $5 million in the first season that year. So from September to December, we made $5 million. And then the next season we made $20 million. So it was because we planted those seeds that people, you know, and it wasn't only that, but that was a major part because people couldn't find it. People used to come back year after year after year. We did it by maybe like 4 years, and people used to come back every year saying, "Yo, I bought 1 shirt last year. This year I'm buying 5." And then they come back the next year, "Man, I bought 5 last year. This year I'm buying 10 because nobody. I be around my neighborhood and people be like, 'What's that?' And they can't find it." So it was that, and then it was also 4 young guys that were actually doing something positive, doing something constructive. For us, by us is our mantra, so that helped. And then we was big about community. We were always giving back to community. So, you know, we took care of our community, we invested in our community, and people saw that, so they bought into it, and that's how it happened.
Can we give it on up for Dr. Keith C. Perrin, y'all? Thank you so much,
Thank
brother.
you guys for having me.
Also, you noticed the MC mic grip he had, right? Like the cable was up here. He had like the corner angle, right? I know my MCs. We might have to get you in the cypher at the end. Right? That's some wild stuff, y'all. So, I want to get back. First of all, can we get some more love for that? That was amazing. Great questions, great way to chop it up. But why don't we get back into the song cuts? Y'all want to hear some more work from some of these students? Yeah. All right. So now we're going to go all the way out to California for a crew. This is the rare one. We usually don't have crews in the Hip Hop Fin Fest, but we had to make an exception because all 4 of these young people are siblings. They're family. They are the Magical Rock Band, and we actually got to speak to them. They weren't able to come here, but we got to speak to them. So you're going to hear a couple of minutes of them being interviewed, and then we're going to get into the song for the Magical Rock Band. Let's check it out.
Yeah, we look young and things like that. We all are pretty young. I'm 17. My sister right here she's 14. 13. Michael's 16, 13, and Tyson is 17 as well, turning 18. But we've been doing this for a while now, and we just really want to be able to connect with as many people as possible, and just spread like positivity to our music, and not in like a corny way. Yeah. So this is like the perfect thing for us to join in, and we're super glad to be a part of it.
I'm Amar Ty, and as you know, I'm turning 18 soon. And I feel like what got me into music is, we've been doing volunteer work, working with the people, and but I myself would go to do work for churches, and I would help the homeless. So seeing those people struggle and all that gave me like the motivation that I needed to truly want to help people. So I pushed towards music with them.
So I feel like our major like inspiration to write the song was probably, being in the booth with Victor Allen. I mean, he was just, trying to give us pointers and stuff, and just to see where his mind was at really helped us like follow a guideline. And like he gave dope ideas and suggestions, and we just, followed the place and put lyrics together, got the hook, wrote it all down. I mean, it took a minute, I'm not gonna lie, it came down to the wire, but we tried to rap from different points of views. Like I think we were rapping from different, like the paper chaser, the money, what it is, and we were rapping from different perspectives of being those type of people. And we wanted to really hit that point because we felt like it would be a great way to hit every key point of the thing and still have a dope, amazing song.
So normally when we create songs, we would either find the beat or make a beat that we would already have or someone would make here. But when we hear it, because our studio is in our house, it's in our garage, so we could hear it through the house. So when we hear the beat or someone like writing to it, we all immediately come downstairs and
It's like
start
a siren.
helping.
I think one of the big things that comes with just like us all getting into that zone is just, the energy that we all put into it. I feel like the reason as to why we're able to knock out products so quickly and give it the effort that we have is because of, the emotion we all put into it. Like if one of us is in a bad mood, like we can just easily cheer them up, and it's always worked that way. And that's how we always have had a chance to, go into this game as like, we have an easy way or like a blueprint, because solo artists don't really have that option because it's just them at that point. But having all of us is 4 different ideas.
Yeah, we're all a group. We're all a real close family. So we use that bond, and that's how we navigate through everything that has to do with this industry. So yeah.
So now we're going to get into a little bit of their music. I just wanted to share you a little bit of who they are as people. Wonderful young folks, want to care. Let's get to the song. And the Magical Rock Band is here with their song where they're personifying the different money personalities. So check it out.
Different problems on your mind can make a day lonely. Got your dollars getting low while everything's on free. Yeah, you're getting all these shows, but is this your legacy? Got your focus on a chain when the world's in
I got
need.
problems all in my mental. To chase dreams, not a benzo. Living my life, taking my time till I hustle into that end zone. I need time and space to offload. I see help to find the right road. All of my days are on and off shows. Can't go back from lives that I chose.
These souls are bringing change. Don't you ever rock with lanes. Making moves, not switching lanes. Making moves to rearrange. Cool your head, don't disengage. Go for all you must attain. Train your brain to do the same. Don't let your dreams go down the drain.
Peace of mind and dreams alike are things you gotta work to realize. Your goals, your drive can change your life as long as you're still man enough to put aside your pride. Cause different problems on your mind can make a day lonely. Got your dollars getting low while everything's on fleek. Yeah, you're getting all these shows, but is this your legacy? Got your focus on a chain when the world's in need.
Gotta breach all these walls, gotta breach to keep these goals in my reach. Live life on the beach, hear my parents where they teach. Ain't no dragging your feet, got places to be, people to see. Don't get caught up planning for a peep. I set my sights on aims I can reach and live my life purposefully.
Hey, y'all swerve in the booth. We talk about money, won't lie to my tooth. You talk about fame, I talk about truth. You put in your brain, not reading the book. Riding on literacy, I was a gifted. Listen to that song and man, I was tripping. Work is the only way you live in the mansion. That's who really you spending your money on. Hey, you spending on hate, you spending on love, you spending on games, you spending on guns, you spending on rage, you spending on rage, you spending like rain, you spending on drugs. People in pain, you feeling the bug. You argue about pain, they complain about they complain about funds.
Different problems on your mind can make a day lonely. Got your dollars getting low while everything's on fleek. Yeah, you're getting all these shows, but is this your legacy? Got your focus on a chain when the world's in need.
That's the Magical Rock Band, y'all. Woo, fantastic work. So I'm going to bring Pam back. Make noise for Pam.
Hi, everybody.
I like that. Can we get, I like the squeeze.
Oh, that was nice. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to drop it like it's hot. So what these guys were talking about are the money personalities, and this is a foundational thing that Pockets James likes to talk about. We talk about our feelings around money, and the thing about these money personalities, it's a great way for us to figure out where our feelings are.
We should have them take the quiz, I think.
Well, we gonna make these people take a quiz?
Let's take a quiz.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay. We can take a quiz. Y'all at home, y'all take the quiz too if you haven't before. It's only 2 questions and you can't get it wrong. It goes a little something like this.
Yes, so what we want you to do is take the quiz with someone next to you. So find a money buddy in the room and answer 1, what phrase do you relate to more? Do you A, think more about what you have in the bank now and it's not real until it's in your account?
Or B, are usually spending the next check in your head before you even get it?
Yes, and then which phrase do you relate to more? Do you A, tend to plan ahead?
Or do you B, tend to deal with things as they come?
Yes, take a few minutes, find a money buddy.
Not minutes, take a few seconds. We're taking 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Just whatever answer feels right.
down. Sorry, I'm acting like I'm doing the SATs here. My bad.
It's a quiz. Did that feel hard?
I'm gonna drag y'all back to pay attention to us. I know that the conversation is the real stuff. And hey, everybody who comes here, if you're not familiar with this money stuff or what we do, please have these conversations and talk to each other about money. But I want to get into what these things really mean. So we're gonna turn, I love y'all. We're gonna turn to the next slide so you can see what these money personalities are. These are a measurement of our tendencies. This is not a Hogwarts sorting hat. This is not an Enneagram. This is not the be-all, end-all. This is a measurement of your armor. This is a measurement of the pain, stress, and sometimes actual financial trauma that we go through. This is what we do to get through our lives.
And what I love about these money personalities is there's only 4 of them.
It's just 4.
Yes, so that means there's someone else in the room who deals with money the exact same weird, you thought you were the only one who dealt with money this way, right? The first money personality, anyone answer A for 1 and A for 2?
Where my AAs at?
In the room.
Couple of y'all.
Couple A's. There's someone's calling somebody out over here.
Type A's.
Type A's, AAs. I'm also an AA. I am a complicator. Complicators, we have spreadsheets for our spreadsheets. We are the one who will spend 3 days making sure we find the absolute best air purifier, the absolute best dishwasher.
Or 3 weeks.
Oh, look, or 3 weeks. Yes, thank you. You know. Best of lists were for us, complicators, right? The thing about complicators that I want to ask as a fellow complicator is, for us, money means safety. And so more money equals more safety in our heads, and that can get to the point where we're so stressed about it that it becomes more about the money than what we actually want. And so for complicators, I want you to ask yourself, what is actually enough, and what can you let go of? Maybe you don't need the best air fryer, maybe just the second best air fryer is enough.
Where are my ABs at? Who answered A for 1 and B for 2?
ABs?
A couple of, aha, there we go, my contemplators.
ABs.
See, contemplators are just as smart about money, except instead of keeping it in a spreadsheet, they keep it in their head. The contemplator knows that the bills come on the 1st, but they're not due until the 7th, and they're not late until like the 18th, so what y'all doing? You got it all jumbled up.
Contemplators laughing.
The complicators make everything a priority, where the contemplators make nothing a priority. So the priority is whoever is banging at the door the loudest. And that might seem like it's the wrong money personality or you need to change, but it's not. None of these are wrong, and you don't need to change. We just need to grow from the space that we're at. With our contemplators, we just ask for y'all to find a way to have your own back. Because really, you're so great at improv. When it hits the fan, contemplators know what to do. They're able to superhero their ways out of it. And instead of always having to do that, we ask you to have your own back. Can you find something that you can automate? Can you find some way that you can make sure that your bills are taken care of so you can go have that long walk with your friends or go out on tour and not think about it too much?
Yes.
Auto pay.
Auto pay, thank you. Auto pay all day. Oh, I love that.
Auto pay. I think we need to have a grown version of the contest. Auto pay all day.
Auto pay all day. I love it. Any BAs in the room? Any paper chasers in the room? Oh, that's some paper chasers.
Notice the hands are the highest with the paper chasers.
I'm a paper chaser. You're a paper chaser. Our ED is a paper chaser. She knows how to get the money. That is for real.
That's why we're able to do this.
That's why we're able to do this. Paper chaser's solution to their money problems is, I'll just make more money and we'll solve all my problems, right? I'm going to tell your story, Andrea, if you don't mind. Andrea, in college, she needed to make more money, or she needed to, she needed to make more money.
She wanted something.
She wanted something, specifically, and she already had 4 jobs, right? So, 4 jobs. So instead of saving up money for the thing that she wanted, she got a 5th job. That's a paper chaser in a nutshell right there. Paper chasers are amazing at short-term planning, and you're so amazing at seeing the next opportunity, and you're so good at making money that it's hard for you to keep it. That's not your first instinct. So what we ask paper chasers to do is to figure out how to prioritize saving and to also think of your saving as another stream of income and not just a pile of money that's sitting there.
And where are my BBs at? Yeah, where are my money monks? My money monks, yeah. A lot of artists, a lot of educators are money monks. And it's not that we think money is the root of all evil. That's not even the point. The quote is, love of money is the root of all evil. But that's not even the point. The point is, it's a thing. There was this comedian who once said, it's not my money, it's the money. We're just in control of where it goes next. Money monks, when we have a lot of money, we're very generous. And when we don't have a lot of money, we're also very generous. Which I don't think is a bad thing. I think when we talk about the powers of these money personalities, I'm very proud of the fact that I prioritize taking care of my peoples. But a big thing with money monks, and I think just about everybody, because we get done dirty by these financial systems, money monks sometimes will take less money than our work is worth. And not that we're worth money, right? We're limitless, we're humans, right? But when you take less money than your work is worth, you don't just get less money, you get less respect. You're less likely to be asked back. I swear to y'all, I have done the same gig for the same folks. And when I asked for my full rate, I got the green room with the green M&Ms, they got the contract for next year, and the news media ready to shoot a expose and talk about it. When I'm doing that super 99% discount for somebody who acting like they don't got it, but they ain't got it, I will show up and be like, hi, so I'm Dialect, I'm here to talk to the kids about money. Mike sent me over here. And they're like, Mike, he quit last week. You'll waste your time. It's messed up. I don't even know psychologically enough why it happens, but also, do you know that when you charge more, you get paid on time?
Yeah, they're gonna pay that bigger invoice than the smaller one.
Please, I implore you, never again work twice as hard for half as much. If you work twice as hard, get 4 times as much. And I mean this literally and practically. I want to invite y'all to do something the next time that you are negotiating for a raise or setting a rate or doing something where you're charging people money and you know that you're undervaluing your work. I want you to take that number and I want you to double it. And I know that that's scary because what if they say no? What if they don't negotiate? Good! Because otherwise you would have just wasted your time with someone who doesn't value your work. If it's too much money and they do value you, that's negotiation. They'll bring it down to them and you'll talk about it. Thanks, y'all. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So now we've been talking about her a lot. I would like to bring up our executive director, Andrea Ferrero Haggerty, to talk a little bit about how all of this happened. I love the paper chaser crew.
All right, so I am so glad that you all know that I'm a paper chaser because I'm coming up here to talk about sponsors and the money, right? So the real part of the work, right? And we all thank you all so much for being here and being in it with us, is that to talk about money, to teach about money also takes money. So all the organizations that are up here, and I just want to shout out our sponsors that have been part of the work with us. Many of them have been returning year over year for the 3 years. This is the 3rd Fin Fest, you all. Yes. First in person of many, many more. But to thank our sponsors, we have Ally Bank, Sony, and our winners are going to be taking some prizes home from Sony. Fulton Bank, Texas Financial Education Endowment, and California Jumpstart. I also want to just take a moment and shout out, and if you can really give me a big round of applause on this, our amazing venue, the Bowery Poetry Club. And our media partners that you got to hear from, FUBU Radio, and please check out after the show in the next few days the amazing interviews that the youth that have been part of the show took part in earlier today. They're absolutely phenomenal. Like, they will give you literal inspiration and chills. Thank you all so much for being here. We want to keep this going, so thank you.
Andrea Ferrero, and she reminds me, I didn't really talk to y'all about what people are getting out of this, right? Like students get to come, perform, say their stuff, and then we all go home, right? No, it's not all of that. All of our finalists are receiving cash prizes, $250 for the 3rd prize, $500 for 2nd prize, and $1,000, just like CJ got to buy his first car for 1st prize. And also, since we're shouting out what we got from Sony, all of our finalists get what we call a pocket studio. This is an entire studio in a backpack. And it's got, what's this here? It's got batteries, it's got microphones, it's got cameras, it's got SD cards, it's got speakers. It literally has everything that you need to create music and video except for a receiver. The people who make receivers, please come sponsor us next year so we can have the full complement. But this is what we're getting. Look, it's heavy too. Oh, shout out to Decide Ed who gave us the bags too. Wonderful folks. So, we're doing all of this stuff. We got lots of good things going on. Is it time for some more? Yeah, I think. Oh, wait. before we get into some more music, I wanted to bring up another educator to come and speak. You want to introduce him? Yeah, come on. No, see, Andrea got all excited to introduce our peoples, right? We got to let our fam introduce our fam. So you're going to see Andrea again. Give love to Andrea, and then Andrea's going to give love to other people.
All right. So I had to do this introduction because I just cannot tell you how amazing the woman that is joining me on the stage is. Can we give a huge round of applause? So Nicole Campbell is the founder of Ownership is the Future, and she's going to share a bit about that amazing entrepreneurship cohort, how she is changing the life of youth here in New York City and much further. We also were both part of a leadership program here in the city with a partnership for after-school educators as executive directors. So I just cannot say enough good things. You have this vision for what is possible for building generational wealth, and I am so thankful for you and the work that you do. And I just want you all to give her a huge round of applause, and she's going to share a bit about her work.
Thank you. And I just want to thank Pockets Change for the work that you all do. And it was really inspirational to be, I'm going to actually mention Eileen Marks if you just stand up. So, Eileen Marks is an executive at the Department of Education, New York City, and she held the first FinEd Fest for New York City. Really finding. And so that's where we got to see each other's presentations, but it's really important the work that you're leading in the city, and that also brought us together, so thank you. And then I'm just gonna give just a few quick shout outs, and then we also have our instructors in the room. We have Akila Maxwell and Savon Anderson. There you are, okay, great. So what I really just wanna say, so started Ownership is the Future because what I've seen through my career is the responsibility that we have to our Black students. And naming that can be really hard, right? Especially in this climate. And I was like, I'm gonna stand up and do that. And which means I don't get everyone's money, but the money that we're able to give to students is making a difference in their lives, the generations before them and the generations after them. And so, for me, what I started the organization, I started during the pandemic. And if everyone talks about the pandemic, but we know how painful, but also how it opened up some doors. And for me, what I saw was happening with our young people is that the world was actually shrinking, right? And so it was like all these young people with all these ideas and the power that we know is behind them, we had to turn it up a notch. And so there were three things I wanted to do. I wanted to make sure you ask any young person if they really trust you and you say, what do you want to do? It might not be the answer that you like, but it's powerful. So I was like, we're going to build up an ecosystem that supports them to do just that. We're not going to tell them what to do. We're going to build an ecosystem that allows them to figure out who they are, what they value, what they come from, and then build based on that. And it can be anything that they want. And from that, we have young people like Sandrea, if you just stand up. She's also a finalist. And a student in Ownership is the Future, and she started a record label, right? And so, yes, right? Right. A record label, so she will be showcasing at our Ownership Expo, June 21st. So please just sign up, ownershipisthefuture.org. So over 50 young Black students across the city launch their businesses based on their purpose, and then you get to be a part of that. And so the next thing that we do is we give every student that launches their business $1,000, right? And we do that intentionally, right? We do it intentionally because it's what we're talking about, where it's like, that's when they're like, oh, you really believe in us. This is real, right? And then it's like, we talk about return on investment. Okay, so what's my return on my investment for myself? How am I gonna, it was funny, I was just sharing this story. I came into a classroom that we had, and one of the students, I was like, okay, so tell me more about why you joined the program. And this young woman said, it's $1,000. And everybody's like, oh, right? Because it was like supposed to be, I was like, no, it's okay, it's okay. You can do something for the money, it's okay. But more importantly is, what are you gonna do with that money? And they were like, oh. I was like, because if you said I had $1,000, is that gonna feel like success to you? But if you said, I made impact with that $1,000. I made money with that $1,000. Isn't that going to feel good? Right? So let's pay attention and make sure we do that work together.
Okay, I decided what to do. Nicole from Ownership is the Future, y'all. I want to shout something out real quick before we move on to the next artist song. She was talking about how Ownership of the Future works particularly with Black students, and that's something that we do focus a lot on here at Pocket Exchange, and sometimes people wonder why. And you know, one of the things is that Black Americans and the way Black Americans have been treated is the foundation for economic discrimination and exploitation in this country. And while I believe personally that we should care about our fellow person, right? Even if you're not of African background, if you don't have that ancestry, right? We should care about our fellow people. But also, even if you don't, and my teachers, right? You know, we have to care about our babies even if they don't care about other stuff, right? But even if you don't care about anybody else but yourself, do you know that whatever is done to Black people in terms of exploitation, if they get away with it, they do it to everybody else? Let me prove it real quick. Y'all know tipping? Anybody ever here waited tables or been a bartender? Anybody here? Right? They pay you terribly, right? They pay you terribly for that. It's because they hate Black people. So back in the day, the Reconstruction times, when slavery was ended, and Black people who were used to working service jobs were like, oh, now let me do it for money. They made terrible arguments. I'm not even going to share it with you, but they made terrible arguments that people who work in service jobs shouldn't be given a lot of money. And the arguments worked, and they passed laws that anybody who is a server can be paid as little as $2 an hour. And now, even though it was a racist thing in the beginning, now it's for everybody. You could be white, you could be Asian, you will still get paid terribly because of anti-Blackness. So that's one of the reasons why we talk about that, regardless of, yes, we should also care about our peoples. Can we get back to some music with some young folks? I just had to bring it down a little bit for a quick second. Now I want to bring it to one of my favorite places in New York City, the X. Can we get X's up for my Bronx people? You know, that's the birthplace of hip hop. You go to Crotona Park, you will see the old school, true school folks still doing it. And we have an MC, young person from the Bronx named Core. Let's check out a little bit of a conversation that we had, and then we're gonna get into some music.
Put how I felt. Invalidated,
And when you feel invalidated
in most spaces, or when you feel like there's no solution, and you're constantly looking for a solution, you look toward things that could, you either go the path to be like healthy coping mechanisms and unhealthy coping mechanisms. What I'm happy is that my mom explained to me that, hey, when you're feeling like this, you should try to put it in a song. When there's nothing that you can do about how you feel, put it in a song, write down how you feel, make poems about it, you know, things like that. And that's when I started writing like raps about how I felt about my home life, my school life, even growing up as a first generation American citizen, because my mom is from Jamaica. I like being in that situation, also with having an absent father. It's like it gets hard, you know, it gets really difficult.
I want to know a little bit more about your inspiration for the song itself, if there's some story behind it or your thought process by how you put it together.
Yeah, so the thing I want to start with is what you said about school. I was looking for it like 10th grade after 10th grade, and it was the summer and I was going into 11th grade. I was looking for a way out of school to a point where I almost went on track to dropping out and getting a GED rather than just finishing and getting my diploma. I went to this like program where kids could drop out and like go there, get their GED, and also pick up a trade, which when you really think about it, if you are on track to getting a high, especially because I have a 3.6 GPA and I'm an honor student, like every year I get certain different honors, like certificates and awards from my teachers and my classes and for my school. So it wouldn't make sense for me to drop out when I have a promising future to get a GED in a trade, when I can go to college and get a PhD, when I can get a bachelor's or even a master's, just a master's, and like, you know, go and have a career rather than a job. So I was almost on track to that because I wanted to just get out of school quicker, start working quicker, get money quicker. So I want to have a record label where I can make sure that my artists aren't suffering to put money in my pockets. Because your music is your art, but like, you know, you aren't your music, but your music is you. You know, that's what I think. I don't know. I feel like people have values. Like people have value, and we should keep our morals, because that's what separates us from the animals and you know.
There we go. If you want to see the full versions of these, we are going to put them up online. Just to warn you, you will see more of me like cheesing and nodding, because that's what I was doing the whole time, because they say amazing things. But now, let's listen to some music. So let's check out this track that we were just talking about by Core.
Now you know this by the E. I gotta lay low, I gotta go slow, cause I got incentive. I gotta go, but you never know, cause I'm not pretending. I gotta show, I gotta get more, but I'm missing sessions. Gotta record, but I'm just a bro. I told him my lesson, with discretion advice. Don't be a rush, tuck on your dimes, I'm testing. Gotta get into the light, gotta get into my shine. My pride is sending, I don't even know what's right. Gotta save time, hot flights, the bond is sending. Got all my dues and my fines, living in crime, the cash, the money is tempting. My willpower with these lessons, gotta drop out. The money is tempting. Look, now my time is extended, but I'm still best in my competition. The money is tempting. Cause my willpower with these lessons, gotta drop out, but the wait is ended. Look, now my time is extended, but I'm still best in my competition. Been wrestling, don't understand the struggle I'm getting. They got the money, the flowers are setting. They got the spoons, the future they betting. They got a rival, that's me, they forgetting. Bury me with my money. I know that sound funny. I ain't been too lucky in life, so this bread I got is yummy. I'm too me, so don't get chummy. I'm too Cleo, nose been runny. No, I'm short, but I get uppy. I don't hang with little guppies. I think about all the futures, but I can't forget the past. I done struggle way too much, so I can't just let this pass. I need hits, go get the gas. Get a lighter, get a match. Make my beats, I'm skipping class. Free the booth and cue the tracks. Honestly, I don't even care if all I think about is money. Like, leave me alone. You with discretion advised. Open your eyes. Tuck on your dimes, I'm testing. Gotta get into the light. Gotta get into my shine. My pride is sending. I don't even know what's right. Gotta save time, hot flights. The bond is sending. Got all my dues and my fines. Living in crime, the cash. The money is tempting. Honestly, I'm really a first generation. The money is tempting in my family. So I think I deserve. The money is tempting. I think I deserve the silver spoon. So don't come and hate on me when I'm trying to get my money up. The money is tempting. Don't talk to me, don't step to me, and lower your tone when you next to me. You don't make money, don't lecture me, and don't talk down about my history. Can't enjoy time off, wasting a job. Hearing my phone start ringing, man, I stay getting calls that I can't push off. Watch them checks start hitting. Yeah, I've been looking around and look what I found. Now my racks are investing. I know my cash flow bound, and look at you hounds. You after the money I'm getting.
Even made the dog say, that was Core right there. Oh, that was a lot. That was a whole vibe. That was a lot of energy. That was what I love, especially about my New York MCs, is right, we bring the stress, the drama, all of that in there. I'm gonna bring Pam back out here. Love for Pam, y'all.
Hi, everybody.
I know y'all not sick of Pam yet.
Okay, so we learned what our money personalities were. Now, Dialect and I have been studying interpersonal neurobiology.
Yeah, science.
Yes, it is the neuroscience of how we are hurt and how we heal in relationships. And we learned where our money personalities come from.
So there's this idea that when we do the wrong thing, make a financial mistake, or when our money personality makes us do stuff that isn't in accordance with what we really want, that this is a disorder.
There's something wrong with me and I have to fix it, right?
I'm broken.
Yeah, I'm broken. It's something that creates a good, bad, yes, no, this is not okay, this is okay. And this is stuff we've all told ourselves, right? I've made so many financial mistakes. I'm so bad with money. Why can't I just get my money together? I should have known better.
Those are all real quotes from real people.
Even saying that out loud makes me feel crappy, you know? And we tell that stuff to ourselves and we're like, I just gotta get myself together. Something's wrong with me, I'm gonna fix it. It's a disorder. Instead, though,
maybe it's an adaptation.
Yeah.
I love quoting this one, Pamela. Let me. This is my favorite. This quote. We got this from our interpersonal neurobiology teachers, who asked to remain anonymous. So don't be filming them. I don't know. They're not here. An adaptation means I have a wise system at every level that is always doing the best it can to help me survive and thrive, given my neurobiological patterns / constraints and level of interpersonal support.
In other words, your body is doing everything that it can to protect you from the harms of capitalism. Even if it doesn't look right, your body is like, no, I need to protect me first.
And we'll do better if we do it together.
Yeah. Can you flip to the next slide? The protections I developed make sense in terms of what was needed at the time they developed and continue to make sense in terms of needing to guard whatever is unhealed and intolerable within. So it's not that you're bad at money, it's that dealing with money makes me anxious, so my system shuts down to protect me when I have to think about it.
You know, it also is, I've had a number of bad financial experiences, and I don't know what a good experience feels like, so I can't even imagine what it's like.
Yeah, I have more than my parents ever had, so I want to be grateful for whatever I got.
We've been talking a lot about the grateful thing today, and yeah, we should be grateful for the things that we have, but I think a lot of times we end up saying that to ourselves because we feel guilty. When Cor was talking about, your mom is from Jamaica, a lot of us, I came from St. Croix in the VI, and a lot of us, if we're not first generation kids, we're often first generation something, and a lot of times first generation artists. How many of us here who are artists have parents or family members who are talented, creative, but they never got to identify as artists because they're like, we ain't got time for that. I got an uncle, yeah, right?
Yeah,
I got an uncle who's one of the best bass players in the world. He used to jam with the funk bands, but if you ask him what he spent his life doing, he calls himself a convict because those were the options that were given to him, and it's often like that. So we feel like we gotta be so grateful and not complain when really we still need more.
The good news about adaptations is when you stop seeing them as disorders and start seeing them as things that your body is doing to protect you, they can change. And so as these implicit pains and fears resolve, the protections will naturally find present-oriented ways to express themselves. And so when you have attuned relationships, when you have money buddies, when you feel comfortable talking about money, you can feel seen and heard, so you can go back and face that banker, right? You can tell yourself my net worth does not equal my self-worth and believe it. You can give yourself permission, like Dialect already said earlier, to not be perfect in your financial life, because there's no such thing as perfect. So as you think about your money personalities, I want you to thank them for protecting you and know that they can change and you can use your money personalities as a way to thrive.
Thanks, y'all. Thank you, Pam. Wait, I didn't get the daps. Like everybody else gives the big daps when they leave stage. I'm host, right? So I got to daps me up. Where's my big daps? Oh, it was a cute daps. It was a cute dance. Look at that. Love for love. We're gonna do a fun thing in a second, but I also want to do a sad thing real quick. This is a me and a personal thing, but I think it happens to all of us in our community. My first producer from my high school rap group just died the other day, a couple of days ago. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's a really sad thing. Our old friends, people we started making this career stuff together. In fact, I wasn't a rapper. I had one rap, and my friend in high school took me to his homeboy who had like a little computer where we could record. We recorded on a karaoke machine. You would have to yell the ad-libs over the shoulder of the person. But I kicked my one rap. I had one rap, no name, no nothing. I had one rap and I did it, and this guy said, "You're in the group. You're an MC now," and brought me in and made this a part of this. And I don't want to belabor too much. This is me and mine, but I know that we all have folks that we've lost. And for our creators, for our educators, for our artists, what I ask is, can we just get just one more time for my friend? Can we get a moment of noise on 3? 1, 2, 3. Thank you. That really means a lot to me personally. And now what I would like to do is bring up some folks who bring us up. our freestyle MCs. For over 20 years, Freestyle Mondays has been a bastion in the New York City hip-hop scene, in the Prague, Czech Republic hip-hop scene, in the French hip-hop scene, really all around the world. They've been spitting off the dome so that they could change lives, make things better, and come to a greater understanding. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary people of all ages, give it on up for Corey James Gray and the Freestyle Mondays crew.
Don't go in for the kiss yet, bro. How y'all doing? All right, now, my name is Corey James Gray, and I am the host and co-founder of Freestyle Mondays. It has been happening in New York City for 23 years. If I look at you, that means I'm waiting for you to respond. It has been happening in Strasbourg, France for 12 years. It has been happening in Prague and the Czech Republic for 13 years. Yeah. So today, we're gonna get a little piece of what we do at Freestyle Mondays. We have something called an MC game show battle. And with these MCs, everything that happens is going to be improv because they don't know exactly what's gonna happen. And they're gonna go head to head. And I'm glad y'all are here because y'all are the judges. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the judges. So if you want the next person, a person that you love and admire on this microphone today to go to the next round, you are going to... Nice. If you do not want them to go to the next round, you are going to... No. No, we're not gonna boo anybody. It's all love in here today. All right, so I'm gonna bring up the MCs. I want y'all to give a big round of applause. I'm gonna say their name, and I'm also gonna say what money personality they are. So see if you can, yeah. All right, iPhone, now you tripping. Now you tripping. Triple X, Mr. Complicator, come on up here. Make some noise for Triple X. Nori, Money Monk, come on up here, Nori. And the current Freestyle Mondays champion who won our event on Sunday. Yeah, make some noise for BS Money Monk.
Said you could rap, now walk.
I said you go first. Yeah. Are you gonna hold that? All right, so all right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these guys through a game show. They each gonna battle each other. All right, it's gonna be 1 versus 2. You are going to choose. Over here, we figured out who's gonna go first, second, and third. We're gonna go on. One of you will be fight, one of you will be flight, and one of you will be freeze. 3 reactions you can have to debt. All right. Does everybody know what fight, flight, or freeze is? Yeah, everybody's good. Anybody need a breakdown? Or anybody need to break down? I got a nice shoulder. All right, so what we're gonna do, I believe you get to pick. First, would you like to be fight, flight, or freeze?
Fight.
Fight?
Let's fight.
You're gonna fight?
Yeah.
All right. Your fight, you are battling flight or freeze? Freeze and flight. Yeah? Fight, freeze, flight. Thank you. Thank you to my co-hosts. Send me the invoice. So you'll have approximately 30 seconds once you start speaking into the mic. Is everybody with me? Does everybody understand? Yeah? Does everybody on the stage understand? I'm throwing a curveball to everybody, yeah? I'm gonna step over to the side. Yeah, DJ Halo, drop that beat when you're in the middle here. And rep what you are.
Yo, I'ma take this. I said I'ma
you already know I can fight. See, you didn't see me fall. I pick myself back up, that's a left and then a right. Meanwhile, you over here, you too scared, that's flight. Flight risk, I think he's about to exit. That's so bad, but you froze, you said it. I thought that we could go and keep punching, but meanwhile, all of y'all, I should just take you out to lunches. I'ma stay here fighting, I got my hustle. I'ma go ahead and move that and work every muscle like I'm a bodybuilder. Like my brain's brute strength. Meanwhile, all of y'all just trying to be like Bruce Wayne. Prep time, prep time, prep time, prep time. Meanwhile, you can't meet a single deadline. Meanwhile, you just running around for hours. I'm the one fighting, but I'm just staring at a bunch of cowards.
All right, hop back over here. Fight. I believe Freeze is next. Yeah? Approximately 30 seconds starts with you speaking to the mic. Oh, this thing is turning on me.
Yeah, what's up, guys? How you doing? See, check it. I don't think I was a little too scared to fight. I recognize it. I had to freeze. Decision was right. You see the moment come and go, not a stereotype. I had to freeze. Economics wasn't in my might. And yes, we living in the world for the currency. Couldn't find the liberty, but yes, I did find me. I took a moment to breathe, a moment to pause, and look around and see the things lying with the claws. You best believe it. This life is conceited. You chasing money and greed, you never gon' see it. And it's a fact, so I took a moment to breathe. I look around and see people that rap never get the greed. And it's a true life I live, a life of a person scared to make a decision wrong or right. And so I grip a mic every night. I grip it very tight so you see the kids shine through the light. Never frozen, I'm always golden. I choose to do this hip hop, it's an explosion.
My goodness gracious. What is going on in here today? FinFest. Flight. Thank you, co-hosts. Approximately 30 seconds starts when you speak it to the mic.
Yo, this day you gon' forever have to have it. How you gon' freeze with frozen assets? Come on, you putting up a fight and I don't know why. He don't even know the difference between APR and APY. Putting up a fight don't meet his deadlines. He's paying all his brinds, yeah, he not having fun. He putting money aside, don't got no family fund. Come on, please, I flight because I take flights overseas of the points I accumulate from all the credit that I paid. Don't you get it? You get points when you get credit paid. You pay on time and then you can take a flight and rewind. Or better yet, take a flight from the debt that you had. I move it back and I move the pad, but I'ma do it better. I do you one better, cause flight is something that you need to do with a Beretta. Now I'm killing all the debt. He fighting, but he not winning. I'm doing it correct and he's freezing. Now I'm fucking spinning.
All right. So, it's time to vote. Please only vote for 2. I can see you. Yeah?
Vote for everybody.
You dropped a bar in there. The music's me, none of me. Whew. Made my goosey bumpies come up. All right. Step up to the front of the stage one at a time. BS. Step back. Nori. All right. Triple X. All right. Can we make some more noise for Triple X, please, 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 please. We got BS and Nori going into the final round. That's okay. Can you use yours too? Yeah? All right, perfect. I'm gonna keep talking like this. This is hip hop. So this is the final round, my people. This is the final round. This is what's gonna happen. This round is called Money Mistakes. Money mistakes, okay? One person is going to look into their phone and battle themselves. Oh, I need more of a reaction. Hold on, rewind that. We'll fix it in post. Battle themselves. Calm down. All right, so they're gonna battle themselves, but not only are they gonna battle themselves, they're gonna battle themselves at a point in time in their life where they had a situation with money and they felt a ways. You know what I'm saying? An emotional tie to money. Because I myself also took that just read the captions that says neurobiology, interpersonal neurobiology, and a lot of this stuff even up here is with your nervous system. You know what I'm saying? It's how to ride your nervous system. So are you guys ready? Yeah. So this is what's gonna happen. One person's gonna battle themselves in their phone, and the other person is gonna sort of big them up and show them that the money mistake is actually a money lesson. Ooh, felt like it was in church for a minute, ain't it? Ooh, I saw the faces that time. We got the reaction we wanted. Keep that one. Keep the first one. All right, so I need both of y'all to the front of the stage. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, shoot. All right? 1, 2, 3, shoot. Boom. First or second? First. I dig it. All right, so you'll be first and last. All right? You'll be second and third because you are going to rap to yourself, and then this gentleman is going to, so just put your camera on, and I invite you to look into your eyes into the camera. Look into your eyes. Y'all have nice eyes. All right, can we drop that beat? Does everybody understand what's happening now? Say hip hop. Hip hop. Hip hop. Hip hop. I love it. I need it. Y'all feel good. Here you go, fam.
Yeah, look, see, I made some wrong moves with no direction. I tell it to the iPhone, stare at the reflection, and you question the things that I'm guessing. Know what I said with these words that I'm stressing. Yes, I asked for $5 when I made a bad decision. Yes, I know I made it wrong. I look into my messages on my phone, and who did I text next? I know it was my mom, and it's a problem. Don't you see it as a put down these words on a rap beat song? You can get it all long, and I know I had an issue. Had to pay tuition, ambition, recognizing I was broke, but I'm living. Now I'm thriving. Grip the mic and I'm giving, never lying. Every time that I do it through with water like Poseidon, you get the move and get the fire. Come alive, see me thrive as I grip on the mic. I'ma do it every night. It's the album a week. I chose to make this leap, even if I end up broke. Do it on the streets.
Time. All right, let's talk about how his money mistakes were actually a money lesson. BS, it's on you.
All right, Nori, I gotta say I admire the drive. I see the electricity, palpable is the vibe. You got this crowd charged, yo, you living large. Come on, man, now we just focus on bars. Not bars of gold, not dividends. We making different music with all of our different friends. All right, that is a return on an investment. I think your mom will understand once you get it. You have been so driven and so determined, fam. I ain't seen somebody blaze up on the scene like you. Damn. I'm sorry, told me I couldn't curse, but honestly, I think that's exactly what this is worth. This boy is stupendous, yo. He is amazing. A multi-threat on the videos live. He's blazing, stage like he's Ghost Rider. Method Man, Johnny Blaze, Wu-Tang Cream, all in one hand.
All right. You will now hold the phone. Can he hold your phone, all right? You will now hold the phone. Can we make some noise for both of these super MCs one time? This is what happens at Freestyle Mondays. We have redefined the MC battle. DJ Halo. You'll be battling yourself, sir.
All right, yo, BS, you trying to be up in the zone, but you up on stage and you can't even hold your own phone. What's going on? Are you going broke? Is your whole life, is it BS, just a joke? Well, let me take you back, and you'll be like, why, dude? I went to undergrad, went to NYU. I went to a place I really had to pay, but it was all loans. Sally Mae. I'm still in debt. I'm not gonna lie, it's had me in a death grip. I'm sitting here like, well, holler. I was spending $760 a month just on my student loans just to pay it back. Until that same plan came and went and got my back. All of them is private. I'm just trying to go across, but it's infected my whole life just like it's a virus. My nervous system reacts. Yo, for real, I took brunch and budget, but really couldn't deal. I sat there with a glass of red wine and the screen sitting at me like you give good advice, but I ain't got the money, see?
Make some noise, make some noise, all right. This is time to talk about the money mistake. Tell them how there's a lesson. It's on you, Nori.
Yeah. He gets no reason to stress. Nobody doesn't like you with that breath. And I can see it with the words in the rhyme. Nobody's gonna kill it, it is champion time. I hope you feel it when you gripping on the mic. You a spirit alive and you gonna kill it every night. It's the magic to see you do it, you make it happen. From Brooklyn all the way to Manhattan. Yes, the spirit, I see you every time. In the Freestyle Mondays, the king of the rhymes, the rap legend, the true man. He speak like a Christian reverend. On the stage, you understand, he got a plan. Don't think of the money, man. You better do it. I see that you funny and I hope you understand. People never understand. Way that you be killing it, you really just conquer the land.
So much love. So much love. How many people love love? Yeah. All right. So, there can only be one. There can only be one. Yes, they can only, yes, now there can only be one. But first, what we're gonna do is gonna show love one more time to both these MCs. Make some noise. And now you have to be like my mom and pick your favorite child. Sorry, brothers and sisters, if you're watching. All right, let's come over to the side. Come over to the side. It's time to vote. Please only vote once. You went first? You went first. Nori! BS! Again, Nori? BS? Which one had the most applause? Yeah, no. Is there time? If there's time, that means another round. All right, I see. I love you very much, but you are voting twice. Do you feel loved up in this room? What's that? Do you feel loved up?
You know what I'm saying.
Oh man, you're ruining my. Do you feel loved in this room right now? I do. Yeah. All right, let's vote one more time. Nori! BS! Yeah? All right, BS is the champion of the Fin Fest. But I mean, come on. Can we make some noise for Nori? Make some noise for DJ Halo. You guys can hop off the stage. Thank you.
I meant every word I said about this kid. I just need y'all to know that. All right, watch this dude.
Yes, thank you, thank you. So, oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot about that. All right, so thank y'all. Duncan, much love to you. Absolutely. Word up. So I talked a little bit about Freestyle Mondays. So I've been hosting Freestyle Mondays for 23 years. You know what I mean? That's where all the grays came from, 23 years. And people always ask me, Corey, are you sick of hearing people freestyle? And I'm like, of course not. This is like, it's magic to me, you know? I do it myself, but it's still magic and I appreciate it. And people would come to me and be like, how can I get better? You know, and I never went the route of just read more. read a book and figure out, no. Because it's not all here, it's here. When you get cracked open, flow state, duende, whatever you call it, that's from here, right? So that's the advice I was giving for 23 years without knowing that the magic is a nervous system piece in your connection. You know what I'm saying? Your connection to the universe, ancestors, God, whatever you call it, the energy. You know what I'm saying? The magical connection. So my company is called Soul Cypher, and I just celebrated the 3-year anniversary of Soul Cypher. through my training through Freestyle Mondays and my training through somatics and trauma and somatics and neurobiology, I teach people how to freestyle and use it as a grounding piece, use it as a piece if you have social anxiety, if you have depression, and I work with everybody, but I prioritize black and brown bodies with this work, because this is for voices that have been suppressed. This is for voices that have been suppressed. So all ages. Youngest person I've worked with is 9. The oldest person I've worked with is 63. So couples, I work. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to talk about it because it's on the screen. I want to talk about it. It's on the screen and tell you that freestyling is magic and mystical and beautiful, and everybody should do it once a day. I love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you to my peoples. Yeah.
I told y'all we had some special stuff. That was all improvised, right? You get that, right? Like nobody wrote those songs, and we get more love for all of those MCs. Woo. That was heavy. Thank you for bringing all your art and your energy and your presence. That's what I'm saying about this hip hop stuff. Even when we battle, it's not about tearing each other down. It's about uplifting. And to do that, I figure we should have some more peer sharing. Like I said, your peoples out here, remember, artists, even if you are in direct competition for a scholarship or a record deal or something like that, your fellow artists are your peers and not your enemies. The more you talk to each other and build together, the more you will grow. On that tip, can we bring the breadwinner back up to the stage? Because it's time. We already did our judging for the freestyle battle, but so now it's time to let y'all know where these finalists ended up. Take it away. Yeah. All right.
Hello, everyone. All right, starting in third place for the Hip Hop Fan Fest, we have Draken. Give it up for Draken.
He's getting $250 and the entire and the entire Pocket Studio.
In second place for the Hip Hop Fan Fest, we have Magical Rock Band.
That's $500. I know they got to share it amongst the siblings, but still it's a lot of money. And the backpack full of stuff.
Coming in first place, the Hip Hop Fan Fest Artist Core.
And we have a special surprise for y'all. Core is in the building. Core, could you come up to the stage? Make some noise, y'all. It's a heavy backpack. Oh wait, go ahead. It's come on in. A little more love for our executive director Andrea. She's got a check. This ain't the big check. You can cash this one. Oh, and I almost forgot. Wait, we have our winning MC up here. Would y'all like to hear her rap? We'll hold on to this.
Y'all, shout out to Reggie. He's sitting right there. That's my sound engineer. Shout out to Chuki. She's not here, but that's my producer. She made this beat. Chuki! Gotta lay low. Gotta go slow. Cause I you'll never know. Cause I'm not pretending, I gotta show. Gotta get more, but I miss the sections. Gotta record, but I miss the bros. I told them my lesson, you with discretion advice. Don't be a rise, circle your dimes, I'm testing. Gotta get into the light, gotta get into my shine. My pride is standing, I don't even know what's right. Gotta save time, hot flights, the bond is standing. Got all my juice and my funds, living in crime, the cash, the money is tempting. Test my willpower with these lessons, gotta drop out. The money is tempting, look now my time is extended, but I'm still best in my competition. The money is tempting, testing my willpower with these lessons, gotta drop out, but the weight is ended. Look now my time is extended, but I'm still best in my competition. Don't understand the struggle I'm getting. They got the money, the flowers are saying. They got schools, the future they paying. They got a rob, that's me they forgetting. Pairing me with my money. I know that's not funny. I ain't been too lucky in life, so this brain I got is yummy. I'm too me, so don't get chummy. Don't even runny, no I'm sure, but I get uppy. I don't hang with little guppies. I think about all the futures, but I can't forget the past. I done struggle way too much, so I can't just let this pass. I need hits, don't get the gas. Get a lighter, get a match, make my beats from skipping class. Free the booth and cue the tracks. Happy belated birthday, mommy. I love you. Leave me alone. Discretion advice. Don't be a rise. Sucker your dimes. I'm testing. Gotta get into the light. Gotta get into my shine. My pride is standing. I don't even know what's right. Gotta save time. Hot flights. The bond is standing. Got all my dues and my bonds. Living in crime. The cash. The money is tempting. Honestly, I'm really a first generation. The money is tempting in my family, so I think I deserve. The money is tempting. I think I deserve the silver spoon. Don't come and hate on me when I'm trying to get my money up. The money is tempting. Don't talk to me, don't step to me. Lower your tone, you next to me. You don't make money, don't lecture me. Don't talk down about my history. Can't enjoy time off, boys, the job. Hearing my phone start ringing. They getting calls that I can push off. Watch them checks start hitting. Man, I've been looking around and look what I found. Now racks on best. I know my cash flow down and look at you hounds. You after the money I'm getting. Give it up for Nose for Nose. Give it up for the Boys and Girls Club. Give it up for ownership. I would not be here without any of them. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Mommy, 18 years of sacrifice got me here. Thank you. You started my journey. I love you.
More noise for Cool, y'all. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Can I get all of my Pockets Change team? Can I get all of my partners? Can I get my MCs from the Freestyle Battle? Corey, James, Ray, y'all come on up here. We're about to end this off, y'all, and I just wanted to bring together all of these folks. Like we said, there are competitions, freestyle battles, judgments for these students, but really, this is about what we build and grow together. Whether or not you won today, whether or not you made more money, if you can make someone else's life better and make it so that we have a little more money, we collectively can grow and make things much stronger. Please, ladies, gentlemen, the money is tempting, but what's even more tempting is our togetherness. Ladies, gentlemen, brothers and sisters, non-binaries of all ages, please give it on up for the Hip Hop Fin Fest, Volume 3. Mic, check. Mind, check. Money, check. Thank you, y'all. Have a good night.
Say over. Say over.
I know. Oh, you running beats? Hey. So the breadwinner said he wanted to spit a little bit more before we get out of here. So yeah, Rock. AT. Yeah, where's the AT at? From last year's game. Come on, Rock. Let's do a little something like this. Wait, I gotta give this. It goes mic, check, mind, check, money, check. Here to show what's next. It goes mic, check, mind, check, money, check. Yo, we here to connect. It goes mic, check, mind, check, money, check. Yo, we here to connect. It goes mic, check, mind, check, money, check.
I'm building on my credit like the 1, 2, 3. Steady in the car like the ABC. Man, it came from Texas, cause it's going down. Know that I'm a king, so I had to run the grind. Had to run the back, hit the back door. Never finna stop, finna praise God some more. Look into my eyes, look up at my skin. You can feel my complexion in my soul, I'm finna win. Man, I'm doing me, leader of the team. Really had to do it, man,
Okay, I don't freestyle though, so I'm gonna just spit something probably written.
And we're gonna play for you too. And I call Ego Trip. Ego Trip. Ego Trip. Ego Trip.
I'm not to mess with authority, I get too many jobs, yeah, I'm working up a checklist. On it says I'm reckless, just a big reminder of just who the best is. I'm sending out my blessings, you need to respect this, you didn't expect this. Bring out the newbie, guess who the guest is? Parties I go to, you're not on the guest list, you get this? Yeah, I cross different industries like I'm like MVP, call me Jordan cause my business is tight. I used to box, you want to smoke, you can fight. I prefer if you don't, I'll have you out like a light. The way I move, you'll think that I'm crazy. It must be fighting out the way you pooping out dairy. You lactose intolerant, boy, that's crazy. Had the stomach so you don't even faze me. I play with words like a virtuoso plays with keys. In the history, I'm the master if you please. No need to pretend. I dominated the game ever since I walked in. Created pictures, phrases, and pictures with words while you stumble over words like cracks on the curb. In my zone, so do not disturb. Instead of talking sad, call it walking in. Okay, I don't freestyle either, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but let me think. You see, I've been getting these deals, I've been trying to heal, standing on my heels. I gotta make it clear, been making these reels. Trying to get this money, trying to get this. I don't know. Okay. Man, y'all got me on the spot. Wait. Oh, gotta think of a word. Put me in the club. I ain't no one cub. I ain't no one son. I ain't no one bum. I got money in my pocket now.
I made it up, come on, look. We from Brooklyn, man, we got the MCs.